Today on Tomorrow's World, going overboard with a new device that could save lives at sea. Plus a new technique that's detecting the early signs of lung cancer. And hitting out at the world's most sophisticated dummy as scientists strive to make boxing safer. Tomorrow's World, today at 5:30 on National Geographic Channel. In a fragile world, the fate of these animals is uncertain. Many are endangered, all struggling to survive. In a dramatic series, meet the dedicated men and women, the scientists, conservationists and photographers who are fighting for animals, tonight at 6:30 on National Geographic Channel.
An art fair, an auction, a gallery opening, stories of forgeries, even of theft. Arts news from around the world. For some, it's pure enjoyment. For others, hard business. And there's more. Music, sculpture, industrial design. Hang out in a different city each week. At last, CNN brings you a truly global art show. Join the Art Club, Saturdays on CNN International.
King Judah was the ruler of the 167 inhabitants of the Bikini Atoll. They lived a life close to paradise, blissful, idyllic, but they agreed to make way for the bombs.
They are the nuclear nomads, tomorrow at 8 on your National Geographic Channel. Earthwatch Australia watches over the workings of the natural world.
I learnt more about whales in 2 weeks than I ever dreamt I would.
Working and discovering with scientists that's a real eye-opener.
Supporting wildlife conservation is satisfying and fulfilling, and I love it.
You too can make a difference by joining Earthwatch. You'll feel better and tomorrow's world will be better. Contact Earthwatch on 03 682 6828.
Every winter, herds of elephants are killed to keep their population down. Some young orphans are saved, but will they survive without their nurturing family? A must-see for everyone who believes in conservation. Orphans in Paradise is next.
Of an expedition that leaps from the pages of one of the world's most respected magazines. Come on assignment around the globe with over 200 writers, photographers and film crew members. Get closer than you ever thought possible to your world and watch nature's wonders unfold before your eyes. Take a trip to the fantastic. Just remember to pack your sense of wonder. The National Geographic Channel.
Tonight on National Geographic Channel, waterfowl crisis is at 5. Tomorrow's World follows at 5:30. At 6 o'clock we meet an animal unchanged by time, the unique bush babies. Then the premiere of Animals and Men reveals the close harmonies that we share at 6:30. At 7 o'clock the primates of Uppinhell's Primate Park are on the move in Gorilla Gorilla. Sadhu's India's Holy Men follows at 8 o'clock, Meet the Living Saint. The romance, the passion, the heritage that is the soul of Spain is at 9.
This program contains graphic footage which some people may find disturbing. National Geographic Channel recommends viewer discretion. In a fragile world, the fate of these animals is uncertain. Many are endangered or struggling to survive. In a dramatic series, meet the dedicated men and women, the scientists, conservationists and photographers who are fighting for animals, tonight at 6:30 on National Geographic Channel.
Sometimes there are better things to do at night than keep up with world business. So catch up with the latest world events on CNBC Asia, first thing in the morning. CNBC Asia, the world is Asia's business.
When it comes to being green,
always plenty to do.
or growing things pretty,
This one's doing perfectly.
garden shows on the Lifestyle Channel teach you all the nit and gritty.
This is my idea of a good cut.
From the first shoots of seedlings in the spring to the cold of winter.
Now, you're not going to believe this.
Plan, grow and maintain your green berths with the tried knowledge of the garden experts.
It's really interesting to see how the landscape has actually changed.
Every season has its weeds, and winter is no exception.
For the best in gardening, turn on to the Lifestyle Channel.
Duck hunting in the Louisiana Bayou, a time-honoured tradition, but game officials are cracking down on wildlife crime and they're going undercover to hunt the hunters. Waterfowl crisis is next.
The Okavango Delta in Botswana is one of the most difficult locations in the world for natural history filmmaking. Amid seasonal floods and predators of all kinds, this husband and wife team have created a tiny slice of Hollywood in an African swamp. Okavango Diary, Wednesday at 7 on National Geographic Channel. National Geographic Channel sets a standard for excellence in television documentaries. We welcome your comments and suggestions about our programming and service. Call our info line on 1300 361 613. This week on your National Geographic Channel. Every summer, potentially deadly storms threaten the residents of Florida. Their path and might is still more desperate speculation than science. But there is one certainty. When they hit with unimaginable devastation.
When a hurricane comes and when a storm comes, get the hell out.
In a desperate bid to predict God, scientists must now enter the eye of the hurricane. Sunday at 8. In theory, it seemed like such a simple plan.
Let's go home.
Transporting a band of gorillas overseas to a brand new home, a brand new life. Join us for one of the largest moves ever attempted.
This has got to be the best exhibit in the world for gorillas.
Gorilla, Monday at 7.
Well, now then, James, will you tell them that the United States government now wants to turn this great destructive force into something good for mankind, and that the experiments we are conducting at Bikini are the first step in that direction.
The Bikinians are ignoring scientific advice and are returning home as nuclear nomads, Tuesday at 8. Where Asia reaches out to meet Oceania lies an island giving us clues to the last ice age. Long hidden caves containing ancient charcoal drawings and writings. But the destination isn't everything, it's the journey. Seething rapids, exhausting hikes and sheer cliffs slow down every good archaeologist. Come explore the ornate caves of Borneo, Friday at 9. Untouched and timeless, breathtaking yet humbling. Using motion-controlled and time-lapse photography, we take you beyond the barriers of our man-made existence and into a world of natural beauty. A 3-hour special, Saturday from 6. Illuminating our world. National Geographic Channel all this week.
Coming up next on National Geographic Channel, waterfowl crisis. Then take a look at what's just around the corner with Tomorrow's World at 5:30. And then we meet an animal unchanged by time. The unique bush babies is at 6 o'clock.
They're strangers from a distant time. But through modern science, the grave has become a window to the past. From fragile remains, their portraits emerge, their life stories unfolding. In truth, those that passed here still dwell among us. Listen to the voices of the dead. Ancient Graves, tonight on National Geographic Channel. National Geographic Channel takes you to Egypt, home of one of the greatest civilizations in history. Archaeologists are uncovering and preserving the spellbinding legacy of the pharaohs. 100,000 men toiled for 20 years to build this, the Great Pyramid, the largest monument in the world. But the pyramids are in danger, and their fate may well be determined in our lifetime. Egypt, Quest for Eternity, Wednesday on National Geographic Channel.
Are you tired of being pushed around?
You can't get away, little man.
Feeling vertically challenged?
Where are you from?
Journey to a land where size does matter.
The giants are on their way.
Journey to land of the giants. It's a land where dogs are deadly, crustaceans colossal, and the men are huge.
It sounds heavenly.
This land is big. Land of the Giants, part of TV1 Space Cadets, Saturday, 7:30.
We need a J17 R1 now. Where's those J17? We need them now. There's too much blood. I can't see a thing.
A merchant banker makes his way through the busy crowds with a large sum of cash. A jeweler hurries to deliver a wedding ring on time. A poet takes a lazy afternoon stroll in the sun with his pet dog. 3 lives frozen. A snapshot of an exact moment in time, giving us a unique insight into Roman civilization. Pompeii, Wednesday on National Geographic Channel.
National Geographic Channel presents Off the Beaten Track, exploring unseen places, unique events and fascinating people. Off the Beaten Track, bringing your world closer to you, only on National Geographic Channel.
They're strangers from a distant time. But through modern science, the grave has become a window to the past. From fragile remains, their portraits emerge, their life stories unfolding. In truth, those that passed here still dwell among us. Listen to the voices of the dead. Ancient Graves, tonight on National Geographic Channel.
Kerry Slingsby is a musterer who took to the sky in the wilds of northwestern Australia. In a land full of cattle barons, he owns an empire. His pilots and machines fly the rugged outback of the Kimberley. Sometimes he's just plain Kerry, but he's also the king of the outback skies.
King of the Outback Skies, tonight at 9 on National Geographic Channel. Adventures of the Quest, tonight at 10 on National Geographic Channel.
We got
because it's just so smooth and so creamy. It's time for a ski.